We need to have more laughing around here.
So embarrassing. Like, I agree with that. I'm taking that out. Is my face red? Hello, my name is Christine and welcome to today's video. Now, before I get into the cooking portion, I wanted to let you know that most of this video was recorded over the span of a month at random cooking intervals. A lot of what you are going to see was recorded way before the virus hit, the social distancing, stay at home stuff. And so when I'm talking about hanging out with friends and things like that, I mean, we're talking, this was back in February. Please do not leave negative comments about my family not doing their part. That is completely inaccurate. And if you leave nasty comments, I will delete them from this video. Because in these times, the only thing that we can do is try and be nice to each other during these difficult times. With that being said, I hope you enjoy the cooking footage. Okay, I'm helping Andrew with a shake. He's still having a hard time chewing. Latest favorite is raspberries. These are frozen from my garden last year. If you guys don't know, I do have raspberries in my backyard. They are wicked annoying, but we do harvest them and freeze them to use throughout the year. This is a gallon-sized bag and it's totally full. We're gonna add in some just plain vanilla yogurt. Got it on clearance, of course. I'm hoping this banana is ripe enough. I think I can do half of this banana, some milk, and ice, and that is what we are making for Andrew. All right, here we go. Ugh. It looks amazing.
It's always beautiful. I am beautiful.
Okay, give me a taste-a-roo.
It works.
Does it? Does it?
Aha! Very good.
Okay.
It's thick.
Yeah, it's thick. It's the banana. It's official. We've switched roles. I bring home the bacon and Dave wears the apron. I just think it's so funny you're putting on my apron to do this.
What else am I gonna do? I'm gonna be wearing apple juice.
I have a red one, like a plain red one.
You didn't get it out for me.
Listen, you got that out and put it on voluntarily, mister.
You know what we should watch? Mr. Mom.
What's up, Michael Keaton?
Michael.
Because of the surplus of Granny Smith apples we have from that box from the discount store, we are dehydrating the apples for volleyball tournaments and the like.
We were trying to eat them all.
It was a lot.
I think it got to be too much.
Yeah. I think you need to go take a hot shower, get that steam in your lungs. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested in a little slicer core shredder, shredder? No. Thing like this, I'll link one down below. Ditto on the dehydrator. This is a Kasori brand. I like it a lot. Andrew, you gonna eat all these apples yourself?
Probably.
We decided to go on a cooking spree tonight. So we have a batch of cookies, thanks to Haley. More apple crisp. Thanks to Dave. If you guys want the recipe for this, or this, I'll leave the link down below. And we decided there were too many sweet things, so we also made homemade popcorn. Harry Potter number 5.
Oh yeah.
Now, I was watching my friend Jen Chapin make homemade yogurt, and she made like a triple berry compote in her Instant Pot, and I thought, hey, I can do the same thing because I have all of these frozen raspberries from my garden from last year. I got to do something with them, and I found these frozen blueberries in my freezer as well. So I picked out, I thought the raspberries, but not, the blueberries are still frozen, and I'm gonna double this. So this is gonna be a raspberry blueberry compote in my Instant Pot. Well, technically it's a Kasori, but so far I have about 8 cups of berries in here. Just added a 1.5 cups of sugar. Yeah, that looks delicious. 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Stir to combine. This is very hard to do left-handed. So I am not left-handed. This feels very awkward. But it's extremely pretty. Yay! And we're gonna put the lid on. Ooh, it's a little dusty. Ooh, that looks weird. We're gonna go for 6 minutes, and then we'll do a natural release for 10. Okay, the berries are done cooking. They're pretty liquidy, as you can see. So I put it on the boil feature, and I'm adding a cornstarch and water mixture. I did about 1/4 cup of cornstarch and 1/2 cup of water. So we'll bring this to a boil and let it boil for a couple minutes, and it should make it nice and thick and delicious. Okay, that did not take very long, like 2 minutes maybe. It's nice and thick, so I'm gonna try and get this out. No, Dave, you're gonna burn your mouth.
I was just gonna stir for you.
No, you don't have to stir. So I'm gonna dump this out to let it cool, and then I'm gonna let Dave taste it because I don't like raspberries.
Oh my gosh, that looks good. Do you turn it off? That's insanely good.
Yeah, you like it?
Oh my gosh.
So you're saying I should make it more?
How much sugar's in that?
Not as much as you think. Not as much as jam.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Way less than jam.
It tastes sweeter than jam.
Really? Interesting. So, solid.
Yeah.
Go make it, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
Do I need to leave you alone with that?
You might.
So when I don't have the camera rolling, I would say that most of the time that's what I look like in the kitchen. I've got loud music blaring and I'm singing and dancing along to it as I cook. Right here, I'm making my peanut butter protein bars for a volleyball tournament that Haley ended up having canceled. If you want the recipe for this, I do have a dedicated video on this, and I think a link on my website down below for you. They are delicious. Go try them right now.
Welcome to the kitchen.
What are you making?
I'm making caramel or caramel. Don't attack me.
No, it's caramel. It's caramel.
Now they're gonna attack me.
Well, look at the way it's spelled. There's an A there.
Caramel apple crisp.
Haley's having friends come over and they're gonna watch a little something something. And she is making a popcorn smorgasbord. Here's the recipe. If you want to screenshot, I'm trying to get it so you can screenshot it. There's the top section there, bottom section there. It is from this book. If you guys are interested in this book, I'll leave a link down below for you. Party popcorn. So, caramel, apple crisp, popcorn.
I made my own caramel, and it has now dried apple chunks and cinnamon granola
It
in it.
Smells so good.
It smells amazing.
It probably does need to be a touch warmer.
Yeah, it needs to be warmer so that we can pour it over the popcorn.
That smells so good. I thought you were making 3 flavors.
Well, we'll be doing this, normal popcorn, and
Kettle corn, right?
kettle corn. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So this one, butter flavor, and then a kettle corn flavor. Okay,
Good mix.
I agree. I can't wait to taste it. So Haley was just watching one of my videos for fun, I guess. Tell them what you just said to me. She's reading the comments.
I was reading the comments and I was like, Mom, people love you. And I was like, it makes me so happy that you're loved like that.
You're funny. I'm mixing up a smoothie for Andrew and Tyler. We mixed up powdered milk. Well, we're gonna add like 2 cups of powdered milk in there. I have essentially a frozen banana and a half. Add 2 packets of Carnation Instant Breakfast and a very healthy chunk of peanut butter. Honestly, maybe the rest of this container. There's not much left in here. That's almost all of it. Let's also add some ice cubes. Time to mix. Hold on to your hats. There we go. You can also add a yogurt or more banana or whatever. It's kind of just like add the ingredients until it looks good. Not really a recipe so much. I probably should have added a touch more banana. It's a more liquidy than I meant it to be, but that's okay. It means they can drink it instead of eating it with a spoon, which is what happened last time I made the fruity one. It was super thick. 16 ounces of smoothie for my 2 boys. Chocolate, banana, peanut butter smoothie. I have another smoothie recipe for you, making for Haley and Andrew this morning. I have a, they got stuck and didn't go down, but basically I have mango, 2 bananas, a cup of frozen raspberries, some frozen spinach. That's so funny how it's stuck like that. Gonna add 2 scoops of the whipped vanilla Cellucor whey protein and milk and blend it all up. That is so funny. I actually ended up with 3 of them, so I'll give that one to Dave. Haley, Andrew. Okay, the last random thing that I made was my protein cheesecake. I will say it's uglier than the last few times I've made it because, I don't know, I couldn't get the cream cheese to like smooth out very well. If you guys wanna see a dedicated video on this recipe, I do have one on the channel. I'll leave it linked down below. The quality is not amazing because it's one of the first videos I ever did. I think I used QuickTime Player on my laptop to record that video. But if you're looking for like a lower calorie, or lower carb cheesecake, this one is surprisingly delicious. Dave, come in here and like preach. There's no crust to it, so there's no like breading or anything.
Totally good and filling. And I usually like to top it with a little bit of homemade jam.
A little bit of jam. Well, you're killing the sugar and carb count now that you're adding.
Well, by itself, it's a little on the like dry side.
Yeah, because there's protein powder in
Yeah.
it, it's a touch on the dry side, like whereas regular sugar would have been like a more richer, creamy consistency.
Yeah.
It's still creamy, like don't get me wrong, but the texture is slightly different just because it's a lower calorie.
So I've done canned peaches on it. I've done just a little bit of jam. Doesn't need a lot, but just needs something that's a little bit more
Wet.
wet.
Basically, if you want dessert, but you don't want like all of the sugar and all of the fat and all of the calories, this is a great alternative to that. So that's all I'm saying, really.
Yeah.
I cook it in a springform pan. Okay, parchment paper and baking spray so it doesn't stick or anything. Keep it in the fridge, cut off some slices, it's really yummy. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you wanna see any other videos that I do, go ahead and subscribe. I am trying my hardest to put out more videos than normal at this time while more people are at home and, you know, perhaps need to be entertained a little bit more. I do have a vlog coming out, I think tomorrow, and then another freezer clean out cooking video later on this week. So look for those. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.